And now, from Philadelphia, it's the Titus Wright Show with Titus Wright, featuring national and local guests here to glorify God, uplift the church, and inspire you. So sit back, relax, and just be yourself. Now let's get lifted. Here's Titus.
Oh gosh, thank you. Welcome to the brand new show. Praise God, we're here, you're here. I want to say thank you all for watching and for just tuning in to the Titus Wright Show. I want to say welcome you to the show. Of course, I'm Titus Wright. Gosh, you guys look great. Got a great audience here, great live audience, of course. I want to say thank you all for being here as well. Well, folks, our prayer line numbers are 215-474-0200. Take advantage of that prayer line number. I'm telling you, we have adequate counselors to pray with you right now. Right on your screen, right there, 215-474-0200. Folks, we're going to come back. We got some wonderful guests on. We have a producer. This guy actually has produced a movie. He got a movie out. Got a couple of movies out, as a matter of fact. We have singers on. So folks, we're going to come back with more of the best of the Titus Wright Show in a few minutes. Keep it locked right where you have
it. There. What am I holding in my hand? You guessed it. You can see it. It's Fat Grabbers. And that word alone should get you excited. For those of you who've been trying to lose weight and you couldn't lose weight, you've been trying for the past 2 years, this program, that program, but nothing has worked, the buck stops here. Get Fat Grabbers today by calling 474-0200 in the 215 area. Again, that number is 474-0200 in the 215 area. Fat Grabbers, that's the name this year. It will grab that fat and push it out of the body. And I tell you, you will feel great in 98 with Fat Grabbers. 474-0200.
Calling all businesses. Calling all businesses. Now you can advertise your business, product, or service on television 5 times a week, just $5 a day. Call 215-474-0200. Space is limited. To place your classified ad through Wright Communications, call 215-474-0200. A classified TV ad is a fresh new video approach to the traditional 3-inch local ads you're probably putting in the papers right now. Except ours is larger, more colorful with sound, and costs a lot less. Only $25 a week gets 5 ads a week, plus 3 bonus ads free. Call 215-474-0200. That's 474-0200 today. The all-new WNJC AM 1360, serving Philadelphia, Washington Township, and Delaware. Get your own 15 or 30-minute radio broadcast right here. Call Wright Communications at 215-474-0200. Radio time is available at low rates. If you have a church, ministry, or business, you need a radio broadcast. Call 215-474-0200 today. The all-new WNJC AM 1360.
Hey, don't go anywhere. We're coming right back with more of the Titus Wright Show after these announcements.
Hi, this is Deacon Henry Burns from the Sounds of Praise. You are listening to our new debut CD entitled Welcome to the Lord's House by the new and anointed gospel group Sounds of Praise. Look for this great CD at these selected locations: Tower Records, King of Prussia Mall, Cherry Hill Mall, Sam Goody's, King of Prussia Mall, Deptford Mall, Strawberries in Turnersville, New Jersey, and Broadway Eddie's in Camden. Don't forget to pick up your copy of this great CD now, and you will truly be blessed.
Welcome to the Lord's house. Hallelujah.
Thank you all. Thank you all for coming back. Listen, we have in the midst, we have a very anointed singer. His name is Reverend J. Teddy Johnson, and he is the, I guess he started the Camden Community Choir in 1985. He's been singing since he was 6 years old. Let's welcome to our set, to our show, Reverend J. Teddy Johnson. How you doing, sir? God bless you. Have a seat. Man, oh man, oh man, singing since you were 6 years old. So you just knew your calling, didn't you?
Gosh. It was kind of difficult for me because I've always been shy and frightened about singing, but
Okay.
as I grew in the Lord and as I began to just look at it in a different light as far as ministry is concerned, it became easier, you know, and the Lord just blessed me, and so I just went forth and kind of got over that nervousness.
Yeah.
And just do it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. How hard was it to start a choir?
Titus, that was probably one of the most difficult things to do. Actually, starting it wasn't the problem. The problem always, I think, for most choir directors is maintaining it, because as you have your vision and your vision grows, a lot of times your membership does not want to move with the vision.
Right,
and
right.
so it was difficult to maintain a foundation for the group. But the Lord has been faithful, and so
Yes.
I've just done it through His power, through His might. I've just maintained them for 13 years.
Yeah, 13 years is a long time. And you haven't, now they recorded an album.
Yes.
How old is that album and what is it called?
Well, the album has not been released yet.
Oh, okay.
We recorded it in the fall, in the month of November.
Mm-hmm.
We actually completed it. We recorded it at the Sound Spa in
Okay.
Chester, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And the album title will be The Answer, is The Answer.
It's The Answer.
It just hasn't been released yet.
Great.
So.
And are you singing on any of those cuts on that album?
Yes. Actually, my manager talked me into doing all of the leads. My idea
wow.
was to bring in, you know, singers that I know from the area, like my pastor's wife and some friends that I have that really are phenomenal singers. I really wanted to feature them on my album and allow myself to be featured as the composer. But the Lord spoke to my manager's heart in a different way, and he was producing the album, and so he had the last say, and he wanted me to do the leads.
Okay.
And so that's how that happened.
And how long have you been preaching the gospel?
It's been 2 years February.
Oh, really?
I was licensed February the 18th of 1996.
What are you going to sing for us now?
A song on the album that is a love song to the Lord. It's entitled Everything All Right.
Well, let's do it, folks. Reverend J. Teddy Johnson. Give him a hand clap. There you go. All right.
Sinking deep in my sin, far from the peaceful shore, very deeply stained down within, sinking to rise no more. Then you came and rescued me, helped me make it through. But just as soon as I gave you up and let you go, I went back to what I used to do. But I'm not giving you up, I'm not letting you out of my life. When everything was all wrong, you came along and you made everything all right. You taught me how to live when life was not worth the living. I just won't settle for less. Lord, you bring out the best in me. I have never known another who loves me the way you do. And now I clearly see that it's you that I want, and it's your love I need. You love me so, and I want you to know that I'm grateful for your love to me. Yeah, I'm not giving you up. I'm not letting you out of my life. When everything was all wrong, you came along and you made everything all right. You taught me how to pray. You turned my darkest night into day. I just won't settle for less, for you bring out the best in me. And in you I believe. I'm not giving you up. I'm not letting you out of my life. When everything was all wrong, you came along and you made everything all right. I'm not giving you up. I'm not letting you out of my life. When everything was all wrong, you came along and you made everything all right.
Gosh, that was great. That was fantastic. Listen, I really enjoyed. That was great.
Praise God.
Man, you wrote those songs yourself?
Wrote that song, yes.
Oh man, what inspired you when you wrote that song? What were you thinking about?
Oh man, I think Titus, at that point, I was going through a rough point in my life.
When they record the best songs you've ever heard, that's usually the testimonies.
Praise God.
I've been going through. I mean, that was great. Listen, you're gonna sing for us later on, right?
Sure.
Great.
Yes.
Gonna come back with more. We have, gosh, man, we have Kevin Sheaf. He is the director of Black and White Pizza, and also he has another movie, this barbershop movie. We're gonna talk to him about that. He's also in the Daily News. The man is going places. Gonna come back after this. Also, we have another young man. He was on a few weeks ago, Reverend Ted Campbell. We'll hear him again. Gonna keep it locked right where you have it. Stay close. Thank you, sir, once again. Really good. All right.
God bless you. Thank you.
You can start your credit today with Danny O Furniture, 2124 West Cecil B. Moore Avenue in Philadelphia. Call 215-763-1855. Danny O Furniture. We have everything. Bedroom sets, living room sets, dining rooms, kitchen sets, stereos, washers and dryers, and much, much more. No coupon book. Deal direct with Danny O Furniture Company. We accept DPA. Social Security. Young and old, call 215-763-1855. At Danny O, you know where to go. Forget the vibe, get into the spirit. Catch the Titus Wright Show, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday mornings at 9 a.m., plus Sundays at 12 midnight on Greater Media Cable 74. The Titus Wright Show. Get lifted.
Hello, family. I'm Warren Bloom, the host of Gospel World News, along with evangelist Joel Adams. And we come your way every Sunday at 9 o'clock right here on Channel 74. We want you to call a friend, tell somebody to tune us in. It's going to be all that and more, bringing you all the good gospel information in your community about your church and things that's going on around the Philadelphia area. So tune in. That's 9 o'clock. Every Sunday morning right here on Channel 74, along with my co-host, evangelist Joel Adams, and yours truly, Warren Bloom. God bless you. We'll see you then.
Gospel World News, Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. on Channel 74.
Hey, welcome back to the Titus Wright Show. Of course, had a fantastic fantastic time with Reverend J. Teddy Johnson, a fantastic singer, man. I tell you, he wrote all those songs on that album. I can't wait till it comes out. I'm gonna give me a copy of that album. Listen, we have a young man who we were supposed to have on our last show, and we just ran out of time. We had so much fun, and hey, Pastor Reggie Rogers, how you doing?
Bless you.
You guys just, wait a minute, you guys just come up. Didn't security stop you guys? Have a seat. Have a seat. Wait a minute. Folks, this is what I'm talking about. This is Pastor Reggie Rogers from the Full Gospel, what is it? The
Love Center
Full Gospel Baptist Church. How you doing?
Very well.
Great. You have some members here?
I have Evangelist Coles with me.
Okay.
And my sister Angie.
Wow, great. Just stopped on by, huh?
We
Just
want
right
to come in and
outside.
surprise you.
Yeah, well, I'm certainly surprised, I'll tell you that.
We heard about the good work you were doing over
Oh,
here.
the Lord is blessing. The Lord is blessing, and the Lord is just being glorified here. That's all we're doing. Listen, what's happening at your church while you're here? Tell us a little bit about your church, Love Center.
Well, this month, we're celebrating our 2nd year anniversary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're going to
Okay.
have a week of services.
Oh, great.
If you don't mind, I'd like to say who
Go
will be
for
with
it.
us.
Hey, go for it.
Wednesday night, we will have Elder West.
This Wednesday?
Wednesday,
Next
the 25th
Wednesday.
of
Great.
this month.
The
Beginning
25th.
On the 25th.
Okay, of March. Okay.
We have Elder West from New Jerusalem Church of God in Christ in
Okay.
Chester, Pennsylvania.
Oh, great.
Thursday night, we have Bryant Phillips from Rock Family Worship Center
Okay.
in Philadelphia. Friday night, we will have Pastor Malone from Crusaders for Christ.
Oh, I've heard of her, yes.
And Saturday night, my dad will be with us.
Your dad?
From Morris Chapel Baptist Church
Oh,
in
great.
North Philadelphia.
Okay, what's his name?
Boyd Rogers.
Okay, Boyd Rogers, obviously. Listen, we want to say thank you both. Oh, gosh, you have Sister Evangelist Coles here. Who's the young lady there? Say hi to people. Say hi. Okay. Okay. Listen, you guys just stopped on by, and look, we want to say thank you both of you all for coming out and watching the show. Tune in, you know, sometime.
We want to thank you for allowing us to come in on your set while you're taping.
Yeah, I'm surprised security didn't stop you guys.
They tried. They tried, but we told them we knew you.
Oh, okay.
You were expecting us.
Okay, well, I got to pay them a little more next time they do their job right. Listen, Pastor Rogers, thank you very much.
Bless you, Titus.
And much success to your church, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, listen, we're going to have our next guest now. This young man is a writer, director, and producer. Also, here's another young man with him, Brother Woodard. Let's welcome Kevin Sheaf to the program. Give him a hand, clap. Kevin Sheaf. How you doing, man?
Good to be here, my brother.
Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
All
Good to
right.
be here,
What
brother.
do you have here with you?
And
Come on
this,
up.
of course,
Don't be
is
shy.
Robert
Have a seat.
Woodard, more affectionately and worldwide known as Woody.
Woody.
Everybody knows Woody.
I went to one of your, I guess, premieres. What do you call it? Showing, viewing, whatever.
Right.
And a few weeks ago.
Right.
And we saw two movies, Black and White Pizza, and what's the other one about the barbershop? What was that called?
Barbershop Talk.
Barbershop Talk.
Right.
I tell you, you guys had me fooled on the barbershop talk now. You had Woody dead and everything else. We were getting tears in our eyes and everything, and you guys were like at the end, sigh, we're just joking. Tell me about your writing, your directing, and your producing. How did it all begin, and tell us more about that.
Well, my first film, Titus, I wrote when I was 18 years old.
Oh, okay.
The movie was called Revenge, and I was coming out of high school, and basically how it all came about is that there was a friend of mine that lived on the block, always had a camera, and I always saw him with a camera, and I approached him with the idea of doing the film. And I kind of thought he was going to laugh me off and say, yeah, okay, kid. But he said, when I told him what my idea was, he said, man, that's really interesting. So let's sit down, let's put this thing together. And that's kind of how it all started.
Oh, great.
And I was back in, I was back in 82.
82.
Right.
Now, the recent films you have, Black and White Pizza. Tell our audience. I saw the movie,
right.
But tell our audience what it's all about and what is the message that you're trying to pervade out there to the people?
Right. Well, Black and White Pizza is actually it was an idea that I had, and I approached a white filmmaker by the name of Ron Strobel. And the whole idea was that we wanted to do a project that would bring black and white people together, or at least bring some sort of understanding. And one way to do that was to open a dialogue.
Okay.
And so the whole idea with Black and White Pizza, as you recall in watching the film, is that it is a dialogue among three people, a black man, a white man, and a black woman.
A strong black woman.
Strong black woman.
Okay.
And we just kind of kick it. You know? We basically, when we did it, we just basically, we just rolled the camera and we just started talking and giving some real honest views in terms of how we felt about race relations. And I think that, you know, the reaction that we got last Tuesday at the International House where we had the premiere, I think is a real strong indication that we need more of this kind of dialogue.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And so the hope is with Black and White Pizza, along with the second piece that we premiered that night, Barbershop Talk, that we can get people to start talking. And hopefully in doing that, we can bridge the widening racial divide and bring people together. Because if God is one, then we should all be one.
That's right. Now, one interesting thing about your writing, you don't necessarily write the dialogue. You said you got people together and began to, I guess, impromptu, begin to speak. How do you write something like that?
Well,
is it outlines, or how do you do that?
Yeah, it's pretty much you kind of come in with a Titus with a framework, and that's kind of how we approached it. We knew that we wanted to have a dialogue, you know, but we didn't want to construct it so much to the point that it was going to look fake. So the idea was to basically have a kind of a flexible game plan. That's kind of what we did, and we knew that basically we wanted an honest discussion. We wanted to, you know, really hit it hard. And basically, it was just constructing the environment. You know, once we set the environment, and everything kind of fell into play.
Okay. More about the barbershop talk. Now that was really powerful. That was probably, you had my man over there, Woody. Let's show Woody over there. Woody, gosh, man, you were the actor. You were starring your barbershop. Tell us more about your role in Barbershop Talk.
Well, Barbershop Talk was something that I thought was something that all shops around the country, wherever you may go, you hear communities and neighborhoods discussing issues.
Yes.
When we came together about this racial issue, I happen to have a multicultural environment in my shop where I do black, white, and different cultures of people. So Ron Strobel and Kevin were talking to me about, let's do something in the barbershop and let's see what happens. Now, I'm a writer of poetry. I have an anthology called Barbershop Talk, Working on the Head and in the Head. Basically what it breaks down is conversations that go on amongst these different cultural groups. And in the movie, as you see, when we first start out, there is something called Environment Paints the Picture. As the movie comes on, there's a very close-up shot of my mouth, and I'm reading the Environment Paints the Picture. The particular poem talks about racial togetherness, how we can bring the world together as one. Now, this particular poem is called Environment Paints the Picture. It says, our environments create our cultures. People from many parts of the world separated because of their differences. Denomination, religion, appearance, and culture seemingly keep us all apart. What a shame in a world that gets smaller every day. What are we going to do as our environments come closer? Not allowing the fear of one environment taking over the other environment is our first step toward accomplishing our next goal, multi-global culturalism. Respecting the rights of others to exist on this planet. Truly identify the old cliche that this is my planet. Those simple words describe and define the rights of all men to receive the gift that God the Creator has given all of us, Earth. Billions of people feeding from her breast. Everyone positioning themselves to each nipple. Some of us not in the most comfortable of positions, but all get fed. The mother of everyone, she surely cannot deny anyone. My mother is your mother, and her name is Earth. And I always end this is by me, Robert Woodard, P.S. I am just me, a part of thee I am. Because when I was writing these words, I knew that that wasn't just my fleshly writing. That was the spiritual part of me that God lives inside of all of us. And I knew that by writing that day, it explained to me how simple it would all be if we could all understand that we live on a dot that's floating around amongst many other planets. And so we have to be related here.
Great.
All of us.
That's fantastic. That poetry, you're really into poetry, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've written quite
beautiful, beautiful pieces there. Listen, we would love to hear a lot of them. You know what? Maybe we'll have you back. We might want to have you back. Give us a little more of your poetry there, because it's just beautiful. They're beautiful.
One day I would like to come back.
Okay.
The latest one I've written is called Out of a Black Man's Eyes.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'd like to hear it.
Yeah, you know what? I certainly would. We're out of time.
No, I know.
You were out of time. Listen, Kevin, look, where do we go from here?
Well,
what do you got to do?
My next project I'm currently working on is called Opposite Attraction. We've already shot about 60% of the film. We're going to be finishing up the last 40%. We'll have a premiere sometime in fall of '98. Mayor Rendell has done a cameo appearance in the film.
Ooh,
and
wow.
so we're getting there. We're getting there, you know. And, again, what I want to do, Titus, is not only entertain people, but hopefully educate and inspire. And I use my films as a vehicle to reach people and bring people together, you know.
Great. You're doing a great job. I saw you in the Daily News. After I saw the premiere, I said, this guy's blowing up in front of my face. What's going on here? Listen, I get the cue here. We got to go. Listen, much success to you in your films and everything you're doing, your acting career here and your poetry. Much success to you, folks. Kevin Sheaf and Brother Woodard. Listen, we're going to come back and hear more from Reverend J. Teddy Johnson in a few minutes. Keep it locked right where you have it. Come back after this. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother.
All right, all right.
Franz Cleaning Service. Quality work. Family owned and operated. Free estimates. License insured. Commercial. Residential. Satisfaction is always guaranteed. Call 215-476-3615 or 476-5194. We specialize in keeping your home, office, or business clean. Franz Cleaning Service.
Oh gosh, listen, we've had a great show, wonderful program today. I want to say, for those of you who are listening, who are watching, the prayer line numbers are still available right there on your screen. 215-474-0200. You need prayer, give us a call right now. We have some counselors to pray with you. Whatever need you have, whatever problem you have, God can fix it through prayer. Listen, we've been joined with by Brother Ted Campbell here. How you doing, sir?
Just fine, sir. How you doing? Good to be back.
Now, you know you're on the air. You know you're on the air already anyway.
I'm in two places at once
at the same time. Right? Listen,
yes,
what is coming up? You meant to mention last time about a play that you did. Tell us more about that.
Okay, well, actually, you know, we just came out of celebrating Black History Month.
Yes, we
February.
did. Yes.
And I was blessed to write a play called Interview with the Tree.
Okay.
Now, of course, everybody knows a tree is an inanimate object. But if you look at it from the perspective of a tree who was used for the tortures and hanging of slaves.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And this interview is conducted by a reporter from USA yesterday, not today, yesterday.
Okay.
And she talks, and I do the voice of the tree. And she talks to me, and I just relate to all the things that he's seen through all these years of slavery and through freedom to and all that. So it was. It really moved a lot of people to tears to think about all the things that we went through, but thank God we don't do that anymore.
I never thought of that though. You know, Interview with the Tree. I never thought about that because we've been lynched.
Oh yes.
And a lot of other things, you know, and that took a lot of imagination to put that together. Wow. Listen, we're going to go to another song with Reverend J. Teddy Johnson.
I tell you, he was the first song, that was fantastic.
Wasn't that great?
Oh, man. Good gracious. He's gifted. He really is.
Let's go back to Reverend J. Teddy Johnson as he sings to us once again.
I could have been lost in my sin, but with an outstretched hand, He willingly took me in. He kept me from unseen dangers and made my enemies behave. Though I should have been dead and sleeping in my grave, but thanks be to God, giving me victory. But I should do right, living in darkness instead of walking in the light. But he is faithful, and he's just to forgive. I'm so unworthy of his mercy, I don't deserve to live.